So I have my form ready to go for this semester. I named it semester 1. It's nice to do that because what happens is when you get to your responses and you build your spreadsheet, and I think we have a friend that's going to help us organize this spreadsheet a little bit better. It gets really busy with all of the responses. So that is why I named one semester 1, then I'll make another one for semester 2. So I'm ready to go. I'm going to put it in preview mode because this is the link that I want students to have. Okay, so this little box right here, share this page in your browser, create the QR code. Okay, so now I have this QR code. I can download it. Now it's downloaded to ping. I have this poster I'm going to use. I'm going to drag it into my poster. I'm going to resize it. Okay. So when students come in to class, if they have a device, they can sign the QR code. I put it on a table right where they walk in. For students that do not have devices, what I do is I take this link. And so this is my master class from last year. And I just put it on the top of my classwork. I don't assign it to a topic. It's just always there at the top. And it says complete if you come in late, I believe so. Complete if you come late or leave class for any reason. Okay, so when I give permissions for a student to leave and they don't have a device, I tell them, make sure you do the form before you leave. And they're like, okay. Another question was, what happens when, how do you know a student does it? So you can see in that Google Sheet whether students do it or when you have your responses, these will all populate as well. I find that I do have to be a bit of a greasy wheel when I first start the process because they need a lot of support to remember to do it, but then it becomes very regular in their processes of following directions. Now, also for people who live and die on Google Classroom, it's really great that they make these new classes for us, but they also archive our old classes, and our old classes have so much content on them, right? So like here's semester 1 for me, like so much content that I have for students. So what I do is I go to my archive classes. And for example, this is period 2 from last year, and this looks like semester 1. Okay, so you can restore the class. And once you restore it, I like to go into my settings and call that my master class. Because what will happen is if I want to repost something from last year, let's say I want to repost this activity for solving absolute value equations. The only way to do that is if I have an active class. So you can't do it from an archive class. So that's just something that I was thinking about when setting up Google Classroom. I actually don't want this class, but then what I do is also you can, once you archive a class, you can go to the people and you can just remove them all. Because you want the class so that you can use it, but you don't want the people. And we're probably not supposed to see those people's names, so let's just not do that. So that is a little brief. I print this out, I put it up for students to do, and I just have to get them into the habit of doing it, and then it's pretty good. Have any questions, let me know.